Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. One reason average looking men beat out good looking men. Yeah, I'm going to stay on this a bit. Because one of the reasons why I do it, and shout out Mr. Lucario, he constantly covers it, because so many men, they think, oh, I'm not getting the women because they don't like how I look. Well, first of all, you don't know who likes what. Different women got different tastes. All these women ain't looking for the same type of guy. Like, I know women, they look at like a Brad Pitt or George Clooney or Idris Elba, like whatever. Right? It is what it is. But, we still all have a sense on who's like considered good looking to the majority of women and who would be considered average looking. But one of the things that you'll see is constantly, you'll see that if you get out, you'll see that average looking man. And I'm not even saying an ugly dude, but just an average looking dude getting a woman, right? Getting a fine woman. And see, some people who really don't understand the dynamics always think, oh, that guy got money, right? So, and that's what kills me. Even though the guy wearing some stuff that clearly makes him like maybe a service worker or he just an ordinary cat, all right, nothing about him suggests money, but he must have money. It's like, nah. What it is, though, is a couple things, right? One of the first things, and well, I said one reason, I should say several reasons, right? But I'll say the major reason is if someone's average looking and they figured that shit out, they already figured out, hey, they want sex, they got to be bolder. Because their lure is not going to be their face. So what they going to do? Just sit there and say, woe is me? See, a lot of guys don't get it. Everybody is not on that, oh, I look like this. Oh, I can't get a woman. I'm going to complain. These women are so bad. What's wrong with them? Nah, they going to sit back and say, damn, she got a fat old ass. I'm going to go holler at her. And she just got to tell me no. They just going to go. The one reason they'll beat them out is they just bolder. They ain't gonna sit back and wait, And I could talk about choosing signals all day. Shoot, a bold dude he just gonna go for what he want, Shoot, and sometimes just being bold anyway, just carrying yourself in a bold manner. A lot of women they peep that. There's a lot of women who prefer function over form. Not all of them, of course, but plenty who perform like they want that dude gonna go get it, right? And I would say actually half the female population, they looking more at function. Because it's really overrated even with the looks thing. It's really overrated. Like it's on every woman's list, but it's different places on the list, right? But what these guys got, if you see that average looking dude, he with that fine woman, I guarantee he's bold. I guarantee it. Like, I had a dude, right? On here, right? And, he was the typical, like, oh, I can't get women because, I look this and that. And I say, okay, so how am I getting women? And the first word out of his mouth was, oh, you must have money. And I'm like laughing at that because I publicly say I'm a cheap bastard. I got money, but unless I'm in a relationship with a woman and she's proved herself to me, I ain't gonna spend it on her. I don't spend it on a woman I haven't had sex with. Let's put it like that. Seriously. I just any ladies listening, y'all think, oh man, you ain't getting that meal off of me. Nah, no finance without romance. But one of the things they didn't realize, I'm just bold. I just go for it. If I see somebody, whether they chose or not, like I prefer they choose, but shoot, if they walking, they got that waddle switching and stuff, got a tight enough dress. Shoot, I'm gonna walk over there. She just gotta do it. I mean, that was something that happened to recently. I was at this event and whatnot, right, selling some books. Fine old sister came up, right, we were talking and stuff, and I shot my shot, and she even took my card, but she said, you know what, I probably won't call you, and I was like, cool. Because I was just like, shoot, hey, there's no sleep loss over it. I just was bold about it. A lot of guys out here really, I really don't understand it. A lot of guys out here are just acting like you scared. It's a woman. She ain't physical. Well, most guys, a woman ain't gonna be physically bigger than them. So I don't get it there, right? If you say hi to somebody, the worst they can do is curse you out and be mean. You still alive. Yeah, it might mess with your self-esteem, but part of being bold is just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it anyway. All right. You just got, and that's the thing. Whenever I see those dudes who ain't like that, that quote unquote image of what we all say women supposedly want, I always know they always a bold ass person. Like I can even listen to some people talk, and I'd be like, yeah, they getting some play, and people be like, well, nah, but he all short or he overweight or something, and say, nah, he don't give a fuck. Shoot, that's why a lot of short players, a lot of dudes that's why you get, despite all the stuff said about height, one thing I've noticed about every single short player, every single guy who ain't that tall, they ain't bitching about it. They're like, shit, I'm gonna go get her. And I've seen them with some badass women, and they weren't spending any money. They just was with the bold. Understand something with boldness. Women by nature are risk averse. Women by nature are risk averse. They basically ain't gonna take that step out there. Most women are not gonna approach you. Most women ain't gonna take that risk on their own. So when they get that guy, and especially if that guy is not only bold but a leader type who's like, come here, let's go, all of that, take charge, they gonna respond even if they ain't feeling him at first physically. But what happens is the function is this dude is doing what that woman needs. He's taking charge. He's managing her. He's doing it. He's bold. He's going to make the step. Right? Now, one thing I was going to say about sometimes with good-looking men, sometimes, and this is, I wouldn't even call this, this is a legitimate criticism. Sometimes if a dude is too good looking, and I say it that right good looking where it's not intimidating the women, but at the same time, they is enough to get the women to come over or something. A lot of times they don't develop boldness. They don't, because they didn't have to. And a lot of times those are dudes who get in trouble. Those are dudes who actually get in trouble when they actually have to be bold. When they run into that woman who's saying, nah, baby, you gotta chase me. And I know some dudes will be like, nah, don't chase her. But, and I've never seen it to fail. I've coached a lot of guys who were getting women throwing it at them, but there's always that one woman who's going to make them work. Or, the dude ain't stepping or something, right? A lot of women like that take charge type, right? So if the dude ain't that type, he's like, because the thing about physical attraction, it is a passive attractor. So a lot of times that dude doesn't, if he's passively attracting, he doesn't develop the skills to go out and get it. The average looking dude, he's like, shit, I can't be sitting back waiting. Shoot, he gonna go for it. And not just with women, but one of the things that women check out is that man who's gonna go out and make shit happen. They look for that. That's part of that whole resource thing. It's part of that whole resource thing. You gotta be the type, they want the type of guy gonna go out there. That's why a lot of women, they might get that guy who, appeal to them physically, but then get mad at him when he don't want to work or anything. Never fails. That's why they get mad at him and whatnot. So, just want to share that. Fellas, you just gotta be bold with it. It's you got more to gain than to lose. And I've said, and this is something I've said before. If you approach a woman and she says no, you at least know that you approached her and stuff. You know you took your shot. You ain't gonna sit back wondering about it. You don't have any regrets. All right? And she say no, it don't change the status quo. You didn't have her before you approached her. You don't have her afterwards. Nothing's really changed. You can go about your life. But if she say yeah, think about it. If she say yeah, boom, a lot of stuff changed. Shoot, you might have met your wife or something. And shoot, you be walking along, somebody be see y'all together and stuff, and they be like, damn, he must make a lot of money. And you be like laughing about it. Be like, nah, fam. I'm just bold with it. So anyway, right? That's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.